What's up everyone, Sixpenny here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K23 Career Mode Series video, and it is time for week number 2 of the FedEx Cup playoffs. We are heading into the BMW Championship today at Wilmington CC South, and Ryan Gamer is back for revenge on this golf course. So in Season 1, Ryan Gamer had a solid performance in the FedEx St. Jude Championship, but then went into the BMW Championship and played his worst golf of the season, came next to last place. So you better believe Ryan Gamer has his sights set to win the BMW Championship. So the top 70 players in the FedEx Cup will be facing off this week here at Wilmington CC South, and then next week will be the Tour Championship. Only the top 30 players go through. The good news is Ryan Gamer is sitting atop the FedEx Cup standings, so regardless of how he plays here in the BMW Championship, he's still going to make the Tour Championship because he's had an epic season. That does not mean Ryan's not going to try to win this thing, because you better believe he's going to. So you will see round number 1 today. If you're watching this the day it goes live, it's a Tuesday. The final round, round number 2, will be posted on Thursday the same week, and then the Tour Championship the next week. It is time. Let's go ahead and dive on in. Our rival today is John Rahm, who's sitting number 3 in the FedEx Cup standings. Colin Morikawa number 2, Lydia Ko number 4, and Kevin Streelman. Now, Tiger Woods fell a little bit after the last tournament, but he will be our rival for the Tour Championship. So that's going to be epic. If you all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. And you can check the full playlist in the description if you're looking for other episodes in this series. Let's do this, everybody. This course is so tough. It's what I always struggle on, but just gonna focus up today. You may see me talking less and more. I hope you see that focused look on my face. That's what I want you all to see. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the second stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Today's coverage of the BMW Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Certainly excited to seeing this one. Strap yourselves in.
Here we go. Ryan Gamer's coming off a second place finish in the first round of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Now, Doc the caddy told Ryan to be very conservative in round number 1. We are in 14 miles per hour winds here. Oh my. Okay, let's get the nervous jitters out. First tee. Focus up. We got this. I need all of your all's 1-times, all the positive, encouraging comments. You're the legends.
That didn't look like their best swing to me.
Ryan's nemesis is this course for numerous reasons. Number 1, you miss fairways, you're in trouble. Number 2, the greens are insane. So, number 3, everything else.
That's a heavy line this player has drawn.
Seems like everything whenever I play this golf course, it strikes at me. 188, downhill 8 feet, into a 14-mile-an-hour headwind. Like, there's not much we can do. I'm just gonna send the hybrid for even 3 wood and just send it up on the green if this can't even get there.
Seems to have chosen the 3 wood.
Oh, that's perfect. Getting fancy here on hole number 1. That's a beautiful shot. Wow. Don't you all worry, I came prepared. Double cup of coffee, ready to go.
Great momentum finding the green from that spot.
Setting up miles from the hole.
63 feet, uphill 1 foot. Imagine the fans on hole number 1 if Ryan holds this out. Steady left to right. It's gonna break a lot. The tough part will be getting the speed right. It's got a cut. It's got a cut.
Okay, steady now.
Hit it a bit too firm. I think Reed might have been fine if it was slower.
Putting for par.
That's a solid effort, though. I mean, 7-footer left from a 63-foot putt. I'll take that any day.
Hey, that's a chance.
There we go.
Starting the round at even par.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
Hey, I mean, Doc told Ryan to be conservative, and we missed the fairway off the first tee. Is that what she meant? But hey, that's a par. Roger Sloan at the top, Brooke Henderson, Gary Woodland, and John Rahm with the par as well.
The second hole in play for the championship is a little different than the round in the members' face. It's the 13th on the card. Take us through it.
It is.
Look
It's
at
a
this
very
wind.
strong par 3, just over 210 yards. But this green is very deep, so it wouldn't surprise me to see this hole playing somewhere over the 225-yard mark. It's very narrow, very long, and very difficult.
Yeah, thank you for that, Rich. That really helps. Just talk about how hard the golf hole is on one of the most important shots. I want to kind of funnel this on the right side of the green. I don't know if this is going to get there. Might have to hit a 3 hybrid.
Going with the hybrid.
That's a pretty good swing. I pulled it and fasted it. It took out that wind side effect. And it was mostly a headwind, but there was a little crosswind too.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. This putt is about 16 feet.
Huge chance. This is last season. Ryan did not make a putt in this tournament. 16 feet. He made a putt, but they were usually for par or bogey or double. 16 feet uphill too. Steady left to right. One time.
Surely it's going.
Yes! Come on!
Good birdie.
Whew, we're already beating last year's score. Cheers, everybody. No, I don't remember where we finished score-wise.
Stepping up the standings after that effort.
I know we got crushed. I do know that. 1 under.
Well, we
Let's
hit
go.
the
Couple
first of the
birdies
par
for the
fives
group.
in operation, the third hole, Rich.
Big hitters will be able to take advantage and drive it over those bunkers down the right-hand side, leaving a very straightforward and basic second shot back up the
Yeah,
hill.
Ryan's not a big hitter though. We got an important decision to make. You got to find the fairway here. Let's get the caddy book out. Well, the only way to get there in 2 is to actually go for this, so we're gonna kind of go for it.
Oh, that
And
is
that's the swing.
beauty.
That's got to get there, right? That's just gorgeous. Hold in the fairway though. Hold. I mean, gorgeous. That's just perfect.
Rich, love the fact that we've made our way through to the second week of the playoffs, and I'm pretty sure every player who's here is a little extra happy that they're at the BMW Championship.
Yes, Luke, 125 down to 70, so 55 players from last week did not make it onto this week's BMW Championship. A bummer for some, but a huge opportunity for the guys that are here. Just 70, no cut whatsoever. If there's ever a player that wants to turn it loose, trying to get inside the top 30 in the next week, this is the time. If you are outside that top 30, there's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't go flag hunting. You should try and fire at everything
Rich
you
is
can
just
because
really
you know that you have to play
on a
well
life
this
story.
week if you want to make it into the top 30 next week in the Tour Championship. This is a great opportunity for those outside the top 30 and a little bit nerve-wracking from those sitting from about 20 to 30 on that current list.
I blame
That
Rich.
should find the sand.
Rich, we're trying to play some golf here.
We're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down?
I mean, this green is tough. Honestly, this bunker's not a bad place to play from, really. I was in between clubs there with the wind. I just didn't think a hybrid could get there. Maybe it was the wrong decision. I don't know. It's tough to know, right? Just gorgeous.
Handy out of the bunker there. 4 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Right, Henny. Henny, you're never supposed to talk about a birdie streak.
Good looking putt.
Yes,
That's
2 in a
great
row.
play and a great time because they've not only moved up the leaderboard, they've now moved one shot in front
Get
of
your
their
coffee,
rival.
whatever you're drinking. That is a huge
At
putt.
-2 going along nicely today.
Tony Finau 3 under through 4. Adam Scott 4 under through 4. Okay, so exactly what happened last season. They're
Reached the full hole,
dominating.
a relatively short par 4.
At 400 yards, yes, Luke. Big hitters once again can take the fairway bunkers out of play. Second shot again will be uphill to a ginormous green.
Ginormous green. That's what I love. I love ginormous fairways better, but what a drive.
Quality shot, that one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
I mean, it's 149 uphill 23 and into a 14-mile-an-hour headwind up the hill. This is going to be so tough to judge. I think to be safe, we're going 6-iron. Because we're in an upslope as well, which is going to take off some yards.
Looks to be going with the 6
That's a
iron.
really bad slow. Yeah, the wind's
That
going to
should
kill
find
it
the bunker.
on a slow. Underswung too, 94%. Come on, Ryan.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Good lie, 73, 81%. Ryan's greatest improved shot this season has been splash shots and putting. I think putting's #1, but splash #2. Y'all remember, Ryan missed way too many putts in season 1. Yeah, he won a lot,
Your
but
best effort, still a mid-range putt coming up.
in season
He needs
1,
this to save par.
we were on much easier settings. And besides when we got to the playoffs, right? And then it changed, but here we go. Steady left to right. Important par save here.
That's pretty tidy.
Yes.
Good putt, that.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Looks double the size. That's right. Ryan's just locked in.
Just one off the lead after that hole.
Okay, so Adam Scott with the bogey. Finau still -3. John Huh. 3-way tie at the lead. John Rahm is
Rich,
even
we
through
head
4.
to the 5th on the property, and we really need to position our tee shots here, don't we?
We do. This is a very interesting, cool hole, Luke. This is kind of like a fairway and then second shot green and not much else out there that you really want any part of. Miss the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Don't hit it in there because you're going to make at least 5, if not worse.
We never hit the bunker, Rich. Right, you two? Never hit the bunker.
Wonderfully
What a
played.
shot.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
What do you even do on
Wow,
this screen?
that one was a fairway splitter.
Thank you, Henny. 146, downhill 8. We're in between clubs as well. It's got to be the 8-iron. Into this wind. This could be a really tough golf shot.
Going with the 8-iron here.
All right, going with a little bit more
Maybe
club.
too much.
Let's see.
Maybe it'll spin back. That's a
Now, that looked pretty
nightmare.
good the whole way.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
If that ball travels just a foot less or maybe 6 inches, the ball rolls all the way back down. But we're left with probably an impossible putt. Like, how are we going to stick this on these greens? Now, when I say stick this, you know, of course we're putting, but how the world are we going to stop this on the green? I think we're just going to have to play it very cautious up this left side and just let it roll down. I don't even know, honestly. I can't hit it much softer than that.
Looking really good, this one.
Yeah, of course it's going too fast, but we were dead on it. I should have had the pin
Luke,
in.
that did not end up where you said it was
Doc?
going to. It's in the rough.
What was the caddy doing on that one? Pin was in. Wow. But again, dead accurate, barely tapped the ball, and it went a mile. There's no way we were stopping that. Course management, though, I was going for the backboard shot. We got to make this one time. Great distance.
Ooh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Bogey's going to
Love
happen. Get on
watching
the
this
move on.
player around the greens.
If the pin was in on that
Currently sharing
putt,
eighth position.
it would have hit it and
Moving down
bounced
the
back
leaderboard,
probably.
Luke, never a good thing.
Rich, the sixth hole's a par 4 measuring under 400 yards, but there's still plenty of focus needed here.
It's just a straightaway hole, Luke. A lot of players can go ahead and take a long iron and just wedge it on from there. I still think, though, the big hitters are going to give it a run and just take out the driver and whip it on up there.
Get a good bounce. Come on, wind. Thank you, wind. What a gift.
Playing to an elevated green here. Let's see if they've got the right club.
109, uphill 22. The wind is basically a straight side wind, but it's also, there's a little tailwind component, not much. I do think the sand wedge is the play here. No, uphill lie. We've got to go gap. It's going to be a really tough shot. Going to come off to the left. We're hitting an uphill lie. The wind is going to rip this ball. You could swing. Come back, come back, come back. Keep coming back. We'll take it. Hey,
yep,
we got ourselves a birdie putt
that for sure.
to erase the bogey on the last hole. Bogey's going to happen.
To move into the top 5.
You don't move on, right? That's what I've said this whole series. 15 feet, downhill 1 inch. Right to left at the beginning, left to right at the end. I'm going to break more at the beginning than the end. One time right here.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
Yes!
And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot.
That's how you bounce back.
He'll move to a couple under par.
Hey, cheers everybody. Let's go.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole.
2 under through 6. John Rahm 1 under through 6. John Hunt at the top, tied with Adam Scott and Patrick Cantlay. They're playing insane right now.
Of a hole in one. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last.
So 204 yards, downhill 26 into a 14-mile-an-hour wind. I think we've got to go 4 hybrid over power here. Slowed it. I felt that one right away. Here. The wind's going to affect it a little bit more with that slow. And it's basically going to take out that wind's right to left effect.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
If this goes in, this is going to be putt of the century. This is huge.
Putt of the century, Henny says. Don't mind if I do. Imagine. I don't know. I don't even know. There's a lot of break here. This is the one time. You know, everybody, one time this one. Drop it in the comments. Say it out loud. You know what we need.
Oh, what a great stroke.
Get in there! Come on!
Nicely done.
Which one of you all just one time that? Hey, if you did, drop a one time in the comment, you legends.
Have this one on repeat.
Come on. Have it on repeat. Love to see a replay, right? Put it back. Let's just watch it again. Like Kenny says, 48 feet. Cheers for that one.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
3 under through 7. John Rahm 1 under through 7. That is a shit. That's what defines a champion, right? Patrick Cantlay is dominating. 6 under through 7 at the top. How? This course is not that scoreable. It's what the AI has done all year, though, haven't they?
Stonking drive there.
Blasted it. That was just perfect. If Ryan could just do that all the time, could you imagine? He probably wouldn't lose the tournament.
From around 170 yards here.
Just 3 strokes back.
What do you do here? We got 169 uphill 4 feet, 12-mile-an-hour tailwind. I think we just gotta land this on the green, give ourselves a putt. Nothing fancy.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Can't really
Feeling
get too
strong,
fancy
going for
here.
less
Well,
club.
oh no, that's pretty fancy. That's about as close as you can get there. Beautiful.
Lovely effort, that. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for third.
12 feet. Steady right to left putt. It's going to break a lot at the end. Putting has been Ryan's probably best stat the entire season. Will that continue in the playoffs? Let's see.
Well, that's a nice
Yes,
line.
it will.
And
I
racking
mean,
up their 5th birdie
come
of the
on.
day.
But
And
with the
that will
way
take him to 4 under.
with the way the field's playing right now, we are still down by 2.
Patrick Cantlay's heading the field in this one.
Cantlay 6 under through 8, John Hoff 5 under through 12, and Adam Scott 4 under through 9. We are sitting tied for third place
The
here in
finishing
round
hole
number
on the
1.
outward half, the 9th, another good par 4.
It is, Luke. The fairway pinches in quite narrowly up there with the bunkers come into play. Second shot, maybe slightly back uphill to a green that is absolutely colossal.
The wind saved us, so that
Lucky
ball
shot
was
this.
pulled quite a bit on the swing plane, but perfect tempo was, and the wind pushed that thing back
Playing
in.
from around 160 yards. Just a couple back
These
from our
greens
leader.
are just insane. 159 uphill 2 feet. We're between 154 carry 8 iron or a 132 pitch. It's got to be the 8.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Be the club. Be the club. Be the club. That's pretty good. Without the slow and the push, we would have been perfect, but I guess I could say that about every shot. Yeah, you know, if I would have hit it
That's a
perfect,
shame.
dead straight,
Had a chance to hit the green, but
it'd be
couldn't
perfect.
quite get there.
A bit short with that effort.
And
And
the
here
light
we are
stuff
with the
here.
third shot.
Gonna go
He's
full
2
loft
shots
and
back.
backspin. Attack this pin.
Ooh, wouldn't that have been
Ball
nice?
pulled it and very
Oh,
fast
wonderfully
at
played
it.
chip shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Patrick Cantlay is atop the leaderboard.
Yeah,
with a
Cantlay. So
2-stroke lead.
6 under through 9. We're 2 strokes off. It looks like we're playing with Patrick Cantlay and John Rahm in this round.
We've reached the beginning of the back 9, the 10th.
Cantlay is showing us up right now. I was aiming well right there because of the wind, but also the thumb was feeling a bit fast. When the thumb's feeling fast before the
Golf
shot,
clap. That's a beauty.
gotta be ready.
And he's down there.
Setting up this shot with the wind in their face.
171, uphill 15. That I had about 5 yards because of elevation and 10 to 15 because of the wind. Uphill lie as well. Do a de-lofted 5-iron. Get fancy here.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, be perfect. Let's go.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Gotta like their chances from there.
But
Good
as
look at a birdie here.
as the great caddy says, Doc Gamer, act like you've been there before with the celebrations. What she always says. Act like you've been there before, right? Act like you've been there before.
This one started out on a good line. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
5
And
under
that
through
will take
10.
him to 5
Hey,
under.
you talk about the improvement from last year's BMW Championship.
Managing
Rides
to
back.
maintain
Cheers,
their
everybody.
Position on the leaderboard after that effort.
Can't lay 6 under through 10, 5 under through 10,
Looking
one
to
back.
ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Now keep in mind, this is the first round. We still got the final round. So we got to keep doing this for a lot more holes. I think we got to do all this. I mean, that's just beautiful. If it holds, though. Look at that swing plane. Don't look at... If you miss the swing plane, don't rewind it. Trust me. Everything was intentional
Oh, that's a
and
high caliber
perfect.
shot. Time for the second shot at the 11th.
Might be Ryan's worst swing plan of all time. 124 downhill 16 into 11-mile-an-hour wind. It's a tough one to judge because we're in between the pitching wedge and 8-iron. Well, we've at this point downhill lie. I think pitching wedge the play, or D-loft as well.
Looks
Load
like
it.
they're going with the pitching wedge.
That one hurts.
Hope it gets a good kick to the left.
That was right in Ryan's wheelhouse too. Big miss.
Yeah, that was a safe play. Setting up here with a very long putt.
Very long, but very
Birdie
makeable.
looking here.
32 feet uphill 1 foot. It's not going to break as much as you think up this slope. It's left to right at the beginning, then it's right to left the whole way. I think it's time for another one time. Y'all ready for this? Drop that one time. Here we go. One time.
Oh, I like the look of this.
Come on!
Back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back
Act
birdies,
like you've
moving
been
the
there
right
before,
direction
Ryan,
there,
right?
Luke.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Is everybody's one timing out there, right? Fans, could you move out of the way so we can see the replay? I mean, the one times I think are 100% this round. Just gorgeous. 2 huge putts this round.
Currently
Are
at
you
6
kidding
under
me?
par overall.
We have a 3-way tie at 600. John Hunt through 15. Patrick Cantlay tied through 11. Tied Adam Scott right there.
Some strong holes on the inward half of this golf course, Rich, but there's no one longer than the 12th, the par 5.
There is not. It is absolute bombs away off the tee shot
Four?
for these players. They can get it
Four?
up and over a small rise. The ball will chase down and give them a thought. A thought, will they try and reach this 630-yard par 5 with the water in front? No thanks, I'm laying up, and I never say that.
Ryan's known for hitting fans in the EA Sports PGA Tour career. As an amateur, he hit 15 fans in the US Open playing as an amateur. So I couldn't tell if in this game you can't hit the fans, right? But I think that went over the fan's shoulder. It might have went through them. Do we go? No, there's no way we go for this. It's just nothing to get. That's unfortunate. Just got to put it up into the fairway. Ryan's specialty. Ryan the fairway finder, as we all know him. One of his many nicknames. Please stay in the fairway. Beautiful.
That's tidy. Sitting at 6 under in a share of the lead.
87 feet. Oh, speaking of EA Sports PGA Tour career, same athlete across all the sports on the channel. We have 5 ongoing sports at the same time right now. Ryan Gamer is playing in the Masters this week. Or no, I'm wrong. The Masters is next week. Yeah, next week. This week is the Carolina Open at Kiowa Island. Next week is the Masters. That's right. You can tell my mind's just hyper-focused on the Masters. Here we go. Let's send this in. Not going to pitch this. I changed my mind. Tough shot. It's the wind that makes the shot tough. It's really not a tough shot, but... Beautiful.
That was wonderfully done. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
18
Good
feet,
stuff today,
downhill
especially
5.
the short game has been really sharp today.
Short game has been sharp today, but this is a big breaker down the slope.
Ooh, right
A bit
by
too
the hole.
firm and a bit too high side, but that's probably a good
I
holding
don't mind this
speed.
par putt.
This looks like it's
We'll take
got
a
the
par any
speed
day.
and the line.
Solid par putt, that.
6 holes remaining. We got this. I'm just trying to stay focused, right? Trying to don't let the nerves get to you. That is it's a tie at the lead. Patrick Cantlay, Ryan Gamer, 6 under through 12, playing together along with John Rahm. At least, actually, I don't think we would actually be. I don't think we're actually playing together here in round 1. I think it's just. I love this club. 7 iron. I'm gonna slide it off this right side so we don't mess with the water too much.
Going with the 7.
Or fast it perfectly at the hole and get an ace. Without the backspin, that probably goes in.
Oh, that's a great shot. And sets up a birdie look here.
A little too much shot shaping, but what a shot. 11 feet uphill, 5 inches.
It's got a chance. That's
Hold it. Look at the swing.
And that should secure the par on this one.
If we're down by 1 going into the final round, Ryan will never be able to stop thinking about this putt. That's a heartbreaker. 3-way tie at 6. Adam Scott, Patrick Cantlay, Ryan Gamer.
Golf is a game of confidence, and I like it. Taking the big dog off the tee.
Well, we can't get there in 2 anyways. Not in this wind. Ryan Gamer's not a big hitter, right? He's not a big hitter here.
Down Broadway.
Now that was not a big hitter as he casually hits it into the wind. Almost 300 yards.
Time for the second shot at the 14th.
He's got to put it in the fairway, nothing fancy. Well, I might have miscalculated that. No, it should still be fine with the wind. I thought the wind was going to affect that more. Caught a break on that one.
Hoped for. I'm definite about that. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
71 yards, uphill 11, into the wind. I think this is a great club. 93, 96% lie. Sand wedge pitch in hand. Just fasted it without the fast. That's going to be perfect. We're dancing. That's all we need.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make.
19-footer, downhill 6. Steady right to left putt. It's going to be very quick, though.
Starting to look really
Yes! Come on!
Excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened.
Wow, that felt good. A heart rate got up on that one.
A one-stroke advantage.
Patrick Cantlay with an eagle? Of course he does. How?
The 15th
What?
for the tournament is the 17th on the golf
Right?
course, Rich.
Patrick, we were tied 6 under. Patrick Cantlay just eagled,
over
right?
220 yards to a heart-shaped
Ow.
green, but I can promise you, Luke, there is nothing lovely about this hole. It is strong. There's water left that you want no part of. You bail out to the right. You're in the bunkers. I'm going to take 3 and move on to the next.
Well, you might do that, Rich. I'm going for it. You want to win or do you want to lose, YouTube?
Opting for the 4-iron here.
That's going to be perfect on that slope. Did I put enough backspin, though? I think so. Oh, come on! Do you want to win or do you want to lose, YouTube?
Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
So much for following Doc's advice of being conservative in round 1, right? If I fast that, it's in the water. What a gorgeous golf shot. Birdie to 8 under.
Ooh,
What did Patrick do? 3-way tie.
And with that, he'll move to
Adam
8
Scott,
under par.
Patrick Cantlay, Ryan Gamer, all at the
He's
top.
currently tied for first.
Adam Scott through
And after that good
16.
play, moving
Ryan
up
and
the
Patrick through
leaderboard.
15. This is round 1. Imagine how epic the final round is going to be, round 2. Now, You talk about the improvement this season versus last season in this tournament, in high wind, just night and day. What happens when you come focused, studying the caddy books, learning the greens, and just playing better, right? Playing smarter. So hats off to the caddy Doc on that one. She's the true legend.
Oh, that was pure. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Gotta go gap wedge because it's a side wind, but it's also has a cross component as well. Gonna take off some distance.
That might be one club too many.
Yeah, the fast overswung and the fast. Not a bad shot though.
Yeah, nicely played. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
16 feet downhill too.
Be the ball, Danny. No.
Yes!
Beautiful shot.
I mean, have you all ever seen this display of putting? Cheers. Are you
And at the end
kidding
of that
me?
hole, he's gone into clear outright leader.
Outright leader, Ryan Gamer, Patrick Kentley, 8 under through 16. Adam Scott with the
Couple
bogey.
strong finishing holes to finish up here, Rich. First, let's take a look at the 17th.
Focus up.
Yeah, it's just about 420 yards, and you want to favor down the left-hand side as this fairway does move left to right. You avoid those fairway bunkers. The second shot, you have to be precise with your distance control because this green has got a lot of movement on it, a lot of little bowls to it.
So close. I put a little draw on that into the wind.
-9 for the day. Currently in top spot.
105. Downhill 12 is going to fly 109. With this wind, a little bit of backspin. This is the perfect club. Hold it. It's still going to be great distance, but hold it and fasted it.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Always
17
nice to have a birdie
feet.
putt.
Uphill 5, and to me this looks almost straight in. It's not, but close.
Looking better.
A par putt on the table.
Hey, we've had some good lip ins. That was just too fast on the outside. Ball just didn't give it a chance. Too much speed up that slope.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play.
9 under through Pat. I mean,
leading Patrick Cantlay by a stroke.
9 under through 17. Patrick at -8 through 17. What a battle.
South course of Wilmington's famous country club. Ridge, a really good par.
I want to
four.
win this tournament
Just
so
over
bad.
440 yards. The bunker down the right-hand side off the tee is only reachable for the big hitters. Second shot slightly back up the hill to a 2-tiered green. Distance control is imperative.
I want to say Ryan only missed the first fairway, and I don't think I'm over exaggerating. I'm pretty sure that Ryan only missed the first one.
That dog will hunt.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Yeah, it is uphill. 116 up 23. Gonna do some backspin here and spin it back. Everything's working its way back towards the hole. Is it gonna stop? Don't stop, ball. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be
Good shot,
delighted to
though.
be inside the range there. This putt to get to double digits under the card.
To get to 10 under. 14 feet, downhill 5, steady left to right. This is when I need all of your alls one times. You all know what to do.
Just
Too much? That was the read? No! Same thing Ryan did last season. Same exact thing.
Yeah, that can happen on these greens. They're tricky at times.
That's almost an impossible putt. Like, to play that soft enough, I don't even know if you can. It's all right. Hey, get it and move on. Let's chip this in. Leave it in the past, Ryan. You got this. Wake up.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. It's just about 3 feet away.
Same thing Ryan did last year in the BMW Championship. Putted it off. I believe that was this course. Be wrong, but I've definitely done that before on this course. But that's a heartbreaker. But still, hey, 8 under. We may still be tied for first.
And that signs off on today's round. And as this round comes to a
yes,
close, he finds himself in a share of top spot.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
What an epic round number 1 of the BMW Championship, everybody. Ryan Gamer tied with Patrick Cantlay at 8 under par, Adam Scott at 7, Tony Finau at 6, John Hunt, John Rahm, Lydia Ko, Terrell Hatton, Kramer, and Matthew. What we do need to check is where Tiger Woods is. I don't see him there in the top 10. So I definitely want to look at fairway percentage as well. But what a round. Best putting I think Ryan Gamer has ever displayed in this career mode series so far. Tiger Woods is in the top 15, shot a 70 on the day. Colin Morikawa's top 11, who has a chance to win it all as well. Ricky Fowler in there, Jordan Spieth in there. But what I want to take a look at is the event stats here. How did we do? Longest scoring putt, that was epic, 47.5 feet. Fairways 92, never before seen for Ryan Gamer. Yes, missed the first one and then crushed it after that. 88% GERS, that's how you score. Now, proximity to hole, 24 feet, but one putt percentage of 66.7. Putt accuracy, 100 short, 100 medium, and 53 long. That's insane. Out of 13 long putts, Ryan hit 53.85%. What? That's just insane. 100% scrambling, but only missed 2 greens. 55% par breakers, a 62% birdie conversion rate. Best round of Ryan's career. 10 birdies, 6 pars, but 2 bogeys. But that's a course where you're gonna get a few bogeys. You just have to be prepared for it. And Ryan was. We are tied for the lead going into the final round of the BMW Championship. Thank you all for all the one times, all the hype. You all are all legends. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and you can check the full playlist in the description to see if the final round has already been posted and to see if the rest of this season has been posted. We need to come out in round 2 playing exactly like round number 1. Not going to change the strategy. Still going to play conservative, play smart golf besides that 1 par 3. And we are going to go win this tournament. Let's do this, everybody. I will see you on Thursday. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.